That's still intensive. Two men under one roof. But I guess it's better than when me and Isaiah were sharing one room, arguing in it because I've been in the bathroom for over 10 minutes. Man, we were some lost youths. See, my brother, he had the X factor. But he just didn't make it through to the judges. Back in the ends, Birmingham, I've returned. Trying to make something with this degree is my concern. Now, Dad said, be careful of the peoples I use the firms. And now he wants me to answer how many are in the firm. As if I'm a lawyer. He doesn't realize that's not what I studied. But I've waited time for a change before things get ugly. Parents split. Don't think he cared, big. Leaving a jigsaw broken by two adults isn't fair on kids, and that's one thing I fear, I guess. And then there's people that have to repair again and again and again whilst the same situation staring them right in the face. You know when Stonesy released Blinded by Your Grace? I was in college trying to find a way. Just so I can fantasize about a day when I can get on with the tax man. Even when he subsides my pay, you understand? So, no matter the time or the place, my effort would surely be aligning with my wage, right?
Yeah, is it the dishwasher? Wipe the plates.
You tell me enough times. It's not like a mistake.
And what's happening with the job situation? Yeah? Is that graduate? Can't be that hard to find stuff.
Yeah, I've got a couple of interviews lined up with Jaguar and a few others, but it's difficult, especially when you look like us.
Difficult? What do you know about difficult, eh? When I was your age, I did no time wasting. I too used my first property bought. 23 years old. The one thing I feared most was keeping idiot friends close. And your time, you know, sacrificing that field. Looking after these things is what's best for you. Your mother would have wanted the same thing too. For years, we had to make do. But eventually, we make it true. With a university degree, boy, son, anything is attainable.
I know that, I know.
Well, you was the first in the family to go to university.
And I know it's impossible to do everything perfectly. Hey, father to son, I'm glad who you've become. You've been destined for this ever since you're young.
While your brother's been out here in the slums,
You've been in here eating hula hoops off your tongues.
your grandfather had structure.
I have structure. It's just your brother.
And I'm trying. It's just, this life after uni isn't straightforward. You know, thousands in debt. I'm not even sure how I'm supposed to pay for it. And I know you want to save for a mortgage, but if I'm going to be completely honest, I don't think I'll be able to afford it. But don't worry, I'll sort it.
Your calling is to be the man for the house.
Be able to look after the supply and demand for the house. Same with your property. Too much whining like you're suffering. A home protector. In the real world, Jerome, abiding this home protect you. The sacrifice we make for you to be here for today. And I'm hearing this is more than you know. Opportunity in life is real. And that's exactly why I point you in the right direction. Because usually it's ignorance that stops people from getting anywhere besides fear. As a man, you're not supposed to be able to ask anybody for nothing.
I know. And I'm working on it, Dad. Just give me a few weeks.
Just make sure.
Alright? I'll see you a bit later.
You have your keys? Host, not cab. No, you with me. No, not sleep.
I'll be back in a couple hours, Dad.
Get about in a life, man.
Please hold tight. This tram is about to depart.
Jerome.
Caris.
Bro, I ain't seen you in ages.
Still.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good still. I'm not gonna go back.
What, from uni? I'm sure I saw something on Insta. You're looking well.
Oh. What you man still, yeah?
If I only heard your voice, I would have never known it was you. Watch your man still, yeah? That girl has been blended though, ain't it? Where you heading?
Library.
Oh, how's your family? How's your mom?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nice, cool. That have you do kitchen duties with this black man lecture. One moment you think it's done, the next minute extra. Sometimes I'm wondering, how did you get on when I was up in Leicester?
Welcome to my world. I remember one time after parents' evening, my mom cooked the deadest spag bowl. I had to eat it. But you see the time she cooked up that corned beef and rice. Oh boy, was I eating right.
I love that. You know, it's peak because I always got food poisoning for trying to reheat it twice.
What?
Yeah. I was on the toilet for hours that night.
Really didn't need to be precise. You haven't changed though. Do you live in the same place?
Nah. Parents didn't like it there, so we moved. Moving had me scared at first.
Swear. Furthest I've been is Wolves. Do you remember Carrie from school?
Oh yeah, I remember Carrie from school. Is she cool?
Yo, Carrie's rich. You should see Carrie's kids.
What do you mean?
Versace this, Gucci that. Her man must be from Oxford or Cambridge. I need to know how she met him and what Carrie did.
Sounds like Carrie's Chris still. Well, I ain't seen anyone since I've been back. Guess it's got its benefits.
I wish I got to the city at the same time and this wasn't where I lived.
Are we still in the same area?
Yeah, but things are a bit cramped.
No, I can relate to that still. My dad wanted to pay bills like I didn't just get back. But, time to continue this business, Graf.
Oh, what is it?
Mm-hmm.
The business?
I'm looking to create my own agency still.
Like a recruitment thing.
Nah, I'm thinking product brands. You know, build clientele overseas. You know, utilize this business degree. Early days, but I got a plan. Watch it. As a community, we're making strides. And although we're in a position where things aren't going correctly, but you know what? In uncertainty is where greatness lies.
Swear down. Fresh from uni, businessman, and motivational speaker. I see you, Jerome Richardson. So, what's next?
Well,
What was it like living outside of Drum as well?
oh, let me tell you, come. Alright, so, uni, yeah? People are nasty. Let me tell you, I didn't have to box up one you that I lived with.
What?
Hey. So, lifestyle-wise, uni is great. There's a few things I ain't fond of, like, I'm even telling you this, some of the man them didn't even get rid of their condoms.
Huh?
Yeah. It's gross. And listen. Leaving plates in my room is something I wouldn't do. But there's no excuse when the kitchen is a public use. And don't get me started on the bathroom.
Ooh, I could never clean up after a stranger. Their hygiene standard sounds like your health was in danger.
What do you do now?
Well, I have a mom. She's not too well. Thinking to go back to college, maybe study hairdressing?
It's recent.
Nah, I haven't started yet. It's a goal.
No, I mean your mom.
Well, things are just restricted. Well, she's getting better. Mom was living with depression. Around me, all I see is regression. I hate it here.
team. Keep coming cool.
Now, but for real, good on you, man. Attitude like that shows me that you choose to win, even if you choose to sin.
Shh. I was a youth in them days.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say.
I'm gonna let you live, yeah?
Yeah, stay in touch.
This town is about to depart.
Dad, can I ask you something?
Jerome, you've been home for weeks and weeks. And now when to work, you want to speak.
Yeah, I just need some advice about life.
Like what?
Like, how did you know Mom was the one for you? I would have loved to have had her there, see me graduate, and Isaiah, and you. Do you think she's still looking down on me from above? You know, not seeing her in them final moments was tough.
I would have come. But, you know, work gets, son.
Every few nights, I dream about Mom seeing me graduate. How she would make me cornmeal porridge and soup on a Saturday. Call me at sleepovers just to make sure I ate, and now I go to sleep with a heavy heart. Hoping one day I can soften it. Words unsaid in my esophagus. Didn't even get to tell Mom that I love her. And now in this place, it's not much of it. It's not where I want to be. To this world, I got a lot to give. Yeah. To this world, I got a lot to give.
Jerome, my second son. For you, I would do anything. Don't you forget it, son. Through my womb, you traveled. And to the tomb, you carried me. I know you never recognize yourself through my tragedy. The truth? I was slowly losing my faculties. It wasn't overnight, but it certainly wasn't gradually. Tell your kids about me when you start showing family. And understand, we wanted what was best for you, Jonah. Both. You died on me.
51's no age to go. No. All those memories, she didn't even get to see her plans.
This is why I was telling you, brother. Sometimes, I wonder why his face is on this wall.
Because it's just as important. Like, I know he hasn't passed, but he's not here either. That we can't ignore the facts. 7 years next week. It's the truth. We've gone from 4 to 2. Dad, do you miss them? I do.
This hard face is not the result of hardship. This is working 75 hours a week with diabetes and how I cope regardless. The washing of cars, changing of tires, avoiding my reflection, visiting grave sites, indulging in gardening. This is not opening Isaiah's letter sober, without tears discharging. I regret not being dear, not being fear, holding on to anger while my dad was restricted to a wheelchair. This is Cynthia's husband, with all the neglect. This is Cynthia's husband, with all the debt respect. This is the optimist who is cornered with death. This is the face of a man after he looks at himself, after losing all his respect. A person who has lost it all and doesn't know what he's kept. I'm just a pawn in the chess game. For my mistakes, I'm appalled to my debt. I hope my son is better than me. Find a woman that he won't receive, harvest a beautiful life and a family tree. Maybe then I can breathe. Maybe then I can breathe. So she can rest easy, knowing that I do my all for our seed.
I know my dad wants the best for me, but trying to get through to him is harder than a university exam in chemistry. Whoa! I think I found someone who's got that chemistry. Now, she's got components I like. Has me second guessing if I'm approaching her right. We share the same values, same sense of humor. See, that's how I know she's my type. See, the aim isn't to have a trophy wife. But this generation's substance is underrated and looks is overpriced. Old school friends. Maybe our friendship can be extended from collecting our pension to Instagram mentions. No. Collecting food at our favorite restaurants. Where we don't have to authorize one another to be authentic. Now, I'm not usually the type to keep people around. I understand the man when they say, hey, yo, you don't find this one. Make sure you keep her around, you know what I'm saying, big man? Now, as a black man trying to climb in this world where I've got so many things intent on keeping me down, the purity of our interaction that we've recently had aren't easily found. Because she brings me peace when I'm down. See, my dad keeps drumming into me. I need resources for a quality woman like this. But I fear if she doesn't reciprocate, will our friendship drift? Nah. Surely she'll be down for a bite to eat later on this week. My brother, she's typing. How do you turn off red receipts? I know you know how to do it. Because I don't want to seem too keen, but let's have see you.
Hey Jerome, it was good bumping into you too. And yeah, that's fine with me. How about Thursday evening? In fact, can I get back to you? I need to try and confirm my mom's meeting.
Yeah, that's cool with me. I can do Tuesday night.
Okay, Tuesday it is. I hope your timekeeping isn't like in school. That was a mess. Didn't I see a post on Insta you were late for your driving test?
No, we ain't changed the time without telling me. Just stop belling me, but I'll still pass eventually.
You see, if I still went to church, my friends would be betting. I don't go no more though. You lucky?
Trust me. But I do things differently now. I'm a big man, how you know?
Sure, whatever. A beard don't mean you're a big man, Jerome.
branch with why menus attached. It's mad. You know, I ain't had time to relax, but with you, got time for all that. You let me live in the moment.
Well, I'm glad you texted me and phoned me. Actually respect me. Most men that I come across try to own me like, yo G, I'd rather be alone or lonely than they a weirdo into my space and try to control me. Only
You don't have to be alone.
you move fast, don't you, Jerome?
Nah, I'm just saying. You're always welcome to come over and stay at my home with me. I'm liking the vibe. I ain't gonna lie. Look, it doesn't mean to.
Well, I'm feeling it too.
Sorry.
I like the vibe too.
Hi, Jerome. Thank you again for your application. Unfortunately, you were unsuccessful on this occasion. If it's okay with you, we'll keep your information on our system and be in touch if anything of interest in the future does become available or vacant. We know that news may be expected, but we have so many great applicants for the one position that can be taken. Best of luck in your search.
Hey, you get the job? Huh? You said you had interviews a few weeks ago. Listen, nobody come in my yard and look girl. Also, all the foolishness on my roof and nothing. Because this house here don't come for free.
Wasn't it free when Isaiah was here?
I ask you one question. What does your brother have to do with you paying your own way? That's something I like with your generation. I was quick to run up on the motor.
Yes, I've got a job. Why is it one rule for me and another for everyone else?
Your brother made his own decision. He knew what he did was wrong. I told him to be a leader, not a follower. Listen, you're missing the facts, yeah? Your brother chose to go on a different path, yeah? I gave him the same advice, attention and respect, and he never gave it back. So if you want to roam the streets and get involved in beef and isolate himself from his family, then there's very little that can be done. Why? Maybe if he was out here, she'd still be here.
You can't blame him for mum dying. Get a uni degree. Get a uni degree. It seems that life experience is where you get real knowledge to me. But I guess it just matters if you want to be safe or if you want to be free. Am I colossal success or corporate slave? Because my resume reads graduate, but also the debt I have to pay. So I'm just trying to catch a break, but all I seem to do is catch straight. And a dad, less concerned with my mental task than my actual pay. You know what? I can actually hear him one day eventually say, forget about that nonsense, go back and graft away. I'm so sick of my dad. Who's on my back? Always telling me what I can and can't have.
Remember, just to exist is an achievement. You don't need anybody else's validation to see this. It's not as if you're not working on your goals and just dreaming.
I just don't see it in me.
Just know your purpose will always align with you. Cliche, but it's all about timing too. Lack of understanding and support is what has many
Mom, if you're looking down on me, I pray that you're guiding me. I don't know where I am or who I am entirely. And I pray for Isaiah, I do. I just hope he gets out of there in one piece. But most importantly, Mom, I just want peace. 17 years old. That night, Dad said, you went to sleep and you just didn't wake. I didn't eat. I couldn't sleep. A day will start and I just can't wait for the week to end. Help me. Help me until the day we meet again. All those people that attended your funeral, they said, if I need them, they'll be there. Got the WhatsApp receipts from them, but 2 weeks went by. I didn't know why them there because I never saw them again. I'm Cynthia's son till the end. I'm Cynthia's son until it ends. How do we survive in a time when most can't get by? I try. Lord, I try to move on in this life. Mom, I try.
Sure. So how's your job? Job, you alright?
Yeah, it's blessed.
It's crazy how the weeks and months have flown by, eh? A couple of months ago, you had nothing. Hey, like that used to always say, if you got no work, you could be the best mechanic with the best tools. Resourcefulness is your best friend, not dogs. And that's what the pay slips and checks prove.
So what do people are like? You see youngest, right?
Yeah, they're cool. Yeah, very helpful, I can't lie.
Nice, that's good, son. So is there much progression in this?
I got the job.
No. To go up the ladder.
Yeah. They're talking about every 18 months my salary will increase.
Oh, good stuff. That's what I like to hear. The difference between your generation and mine is massive. You think so them celebrate workplaces in my day? Pure segregation.
Yeah. Apparently things are getting better, so they say. You know, with the equality and law and everything there. You know what's crazy? They stole our culture and stole us. I'm surprised more people in your time weren't going nuts. Because I know right now Black Lives Matter got a mental hold on us.
It's good that nowadays you can see those statements loud. See your face in a crowd. It's your generation time. Go up here, man, and make us proud.
Thanks.
What?
I appreciate that.
Is it Father's Day?
No, I'm just saying.
It's not. Anyway, next week, the bills are due. I will make a plan and sit with you and see how we can divide it. It's never too early, son, to start providing. When you're after me, mom.
Please hold tight. This tram is about to depart.
Hey,
Hey.
how did the chat with your dad go? You okay?
A non-stop. It's hard to get a word in with my father.
It may take a while. If it's just a money thing, you just sort out a set amount a week or a month. No?
It's a bit techie, I can't lie. appreciate you too. You know, for opening up about what your family's been through. Imagine, over 10 years knowing you. And I'm happy for myself that you've also found someone to console with too. Imagine all those years we were disconnected. Then we caught for being reconnected. All those memories, we recollected like that time when you threw the ketchup.
I had to.
Yeah, I appreciate you. I don't appreciate you throwing the ketchup at man. But everything else, all the time we spent, I appreciate it.
So many superficial couples online. I'm glad we ate them. Really and truly, most of us are just looking for someone we can be with when the day starts and when the day ends.
Look, Paris, we need to talk about
I want to
what
talk to you too. I just need your perception. No, come on. I'm not sure if it's a contraception.
What do you mean?
I think
Are you serious?
yeah. And if it is, no space at home. What are we gonna do, Jerome?
We'll sort it. We will sort it. How long have you known? Don't worry. We'll get a test.
I tried to call my GP for a walk-in and they said they stopped them.
We need to get checked out immediately. You know if you are. Are we keeping it?
Yes. Even if I didn't plan for this baby, that goes against the scripture.
But let's just keep this between me and you. Let's make sure everything's safe and sound before we start telling people when we're due. Okay? The broken family home. I'll do my best to put an end to that. Now I know we haven't got a lot to spend, but the separation of black families, it's got to end.
That took forever.
Well, we just need to make sure that you're safe and sound.
They just want to send us away. They're looking after a pregnant woman. It's essential to her pay.
I don't know what you expect me to say.
She assumed I'll come alone and ask, what rented place do I stay?
What's wrong with that? They're just establishing facts. You know how the system are. Look, if you needed to stay in and then you get discharged, they just need to know a bit more about who you are.
Can't you see that's unconscious bias?
Look, there's no point complaining, we just need to be compliant. Remember how many people were in and out of hospital with COVID dying?
That's the whole argument. Their behavior started this. This country's a joke. Look what happened in Parliament.
Look, we just have to be the change that we want to make. Look, we can't suffer the same downfalls as previous generations. Look, this is Britain. Not so great, but Britain. Look, have you been able to speak to your mom?
No. It's stressing me. She can't handle this mentally. If she finds out, I'll be kicked out. And then what will happen to me and the baby?
It's okay. My dad finishes work soon. When he gets back, I'll talk to him. He should be better from there. Less stressed there. First, let me get you home so we can have this discussion.
When giving birth, black females are dying at a higher rate. We're living in times of dire straits, where not only are we at risk when we're alive, but also when we're giving
Thank you, son.
Maybe next year I can get you some more for Father's Day or your birthday.
No, don't worry about that. As long as you can look after yourself and your own family when you have one. Before you know it, it could be you.
You scared when it was you.
Scared? Are Richardson scared? No, man. I had my priorities in order, so I was ready.
You did a good job. Thanks, Dad.
For a second, I thought you was going to tell me that you was going to be a dad. Anyway, I'm going to drink some of this. I'm going to bed.
I am.
You will.
I'm gonna be a father. And I'm gonna be a father. This,
Was a late conversation.
Dad. I'm gonna be a dad.
Who pregnant? Since when?
She's someone I've known since school. Her name's Karis.
But you barely on your feet. How you going to cope?
Dad, I just need your help. There's no way for her to stay.
Steer! Steer! How far she gone? No. This can't be right. No.
Dad, listen to what I'm saying.
You can't ignore it. You can't sort it. Get rid of our doubt.
What do you mean?
Come on, man. You know what the girls around here are all about? Arrange to go to the clinic with her.
No.
It's too early for kids.
Too early. I thought this is what you wanted from me. To do things properly.
You call this doing things properly?
Well, there's no way for her to stay. There's no space at hers, and she's gonna have to share my room for the time being.
What kind of life are you seeing? You're creating a baby out of wedlock. And you expect me to be okay with that?
Dad,
If she's not too far gone, she can get rid of it.
you told me to keep the family together. That's what you've been preaching forever. Karis is my girlfriend.
And what kind of girlfriend wants to spoil her man's future?
Dad!
No, but sure. As much as we want grand picnic, a man must have responsibility for him offspring. So if I'm giving you options, think of your resolutions. I'm offering.
Dad, this is Karis. Karis, this is my dad. I'm so sorry about my dad. Would you able to speak to your mom?
We need to go around the room. What are we gonna do?
It's okay. It's okay. It's just a time being. It's all cool. We'll get a place of our own. But don't worry about that. Just get some rest. In the morning, we'll figure out the rest, okay?
If I knew this is what life was gonna be, I would have been a no much growing up.
Thank you for your interest in the available position. We have reviewed your application, and unfortunately, you have not been successful on this occasion.
Seems like the pressure of life are affecting my life. It's like each and every single day I'm gonna find new effort to fight. One moment, and every single time I try and I try. It's like in one hand, I've got the faith of God, but in the other, it's as if the devil's right. That's what has my heart beating heavy inside. That I got a baby due to arrive, and now I need to decide what the fuck am I gonna do with my life. I've been applying for jobs, but now I'm back at the job center. See, I can't use Karis, but now I know God sent her, but I just need a job. I'll take any job right now. I'll take being a bartender. fuck you pulling me over for?
Morning, Mr. Richardson.
Call me Burris.
You're 24, right? You study too?
Just hair and beauty. Well, I hope to one day have my own salon.
Jerome's mother had the same dream.
Yeah, he told me a few things.
Like what?
Just how she was when she passed.
She was a good woman. Very good woman.
I hope our baby can make it easier for him.
Ah, yes. Between me and you, was this planned?
No.
Exactly. When I had Jerome, me and his mother was long established in our marriage. I'm just saying, when you planning to have children, it's the way two people plan it. When two people can manage it.
Well, he's got his business, so.
Business. He works at Jaguar.
No, he told me he's working on his agency.
No.
He's implied. Why would you tell us two different stories? And your mother? Single mother, right?
She was, but there's nothing I can do to improve that situation.
Back in my day, families would meet before a baby was conceived. To get you help up the ladder, give you time to breathe. But as far as I can see, prevention is best for your reality.
Where have you been? You've been gone all last night. No call, no text. For all I know, you could have been somewhere dead. I'm in this house. I am not comfy with no money that you brought me into. Don't you forget.
I'm trying to do things for us.
So why is your dad telling me a completely different story to the one you told me?
You know the truth. I've told you already.
And what's that then? To not be here when I need you. You know some of the stuff I've been through. Maybe you're out there getting close to someone else when you should be getting close to me. Your dad said you work at Jaguar. How come this news wasn't told to me?
You really don't know what I'm going through. I'm trying to hold down an income and support you. I need a break, but a break is overdue. Now, I just need to get things right. You want to know the truth? Truth is, I don't have a job. I don't have football and I'm struggling.
So why couldn't you open up and tell me? Do you not know that communication is healthy?
Just be patient with me.
Jerome, keeping the family together isn't just the responsibility of one individual, regardless of a little tight or in the living room. How much of this does your dad know? You need to tell him about this.
No, nothing, and that's what I was gonna say. Look, as long as you have somewhere to stay, I will find a way.
This is not okay.
Jerome!
Look, I know you hurt, but I promise I will make this work.
Jerome, I called you once already. Where's the rent?
Dad, I need to go.
Jerome, I already tell you the bills are overdue.
Dad, just let me go do my shit. I'll sort it when I'm home.
Jerome, why are you living like that, Jerome? Eh? I can see it in your eyes, going back and forth to different conclusions. You may fool carries. What is that being confusing? Ever since you come home, there's been no improvement. Just pure excuses you're using. Eh? I'm talking to you directly. All you ever seem to do is disrespect me.
Disrespect.
When are you going to stand up and be a man? Never take responsibility, I understand.
Nah, it's you in the wrong. You told me to follow a family tradition that you're not living in. How is it I've not met my half siblings?
Oh, you want to chat bad? You're not going nowhere talking to me like that. You step out of this yard, you can step up before doing it too.
Get the fuck out my way.
All I want is just the best for you.
The best for me is you being forceful, right? Expecting me to pay for things I can't afford outright. And then telling me that's my duty as a man. You know how I feel when you say that? Feels like I've been licked down, knocked down by society. And then go home to a home that doesn't feel like a home. That's torture. I'm sick of it.
I tried my best for you and your brother. Ever since you were kids.
See, there you go again, dismissing it. Why is it out of everyone, I have to be legit? Karis knows my struggle. But you live in your own bubble. She's the only one to say, I love you.
That's not right to me. You must look as if I'm on my side. Since I grew up in Jamaica, I know how life can be.
No! There's no point healing. So what? You want to help me and you want to make this work? Well, you never wanted to help me when my face was in the dirt. No. But yet, every time I come back from work, you don't want to ask how I am. And if I'm not there, your question is, why are you not at work?
So you won't get me as evil? Hmm? You never know how hard my childhood was. How much I've been through. It's true. I do my best to be a God-fearing man after being beaten by my father. I show up every day to work, even when it's getting harder. You know why? Because that's my duty as a man. And the more you talk, the more I realize you don't understand.
Okay.
Why you know about pressure and expectations, eh? My papa would have licked me because I have less patience.
What kind of father puts pressure on his son when he's struggling and young? And then you want to complain about how I've become. Look at your other son. Locked up, strong behind bars. But that's not because life's hard, no. It's because if daddy didn't treat him right. But you're walking around telling me how I must live my life like I was raised in a church. I want to know what the truth is between you and mom. Because she was a heaven on my earth. You, I don't know where you're from. I would have rather have lost you than mom. The pain that we're feeling can't be numbed.
Where was the dedication to saving what was meant for me?
I want Karis to be the mom to my children.
Jerome, you didn't tend to me.
Provide a lifestyle for both.
You lost your mother.
I want to hold them, feel them, protect them.
I I lost the opportunity to be a mother.
Doctors, they're providing us medication in the form of fake empathy.
Medically, this has happened so often, it's almost hereditary.
How are they telling us how to heal?
All they have to offer is some fucking pills and shitty therapy.
This was supposed to be the moment where I build.
I want to see my baby.
I guess it really is the hope that kills.
I want to see my baby.
Paris just leave anything everywhere, you
I
know?
don't need anything from you.
I just want to be alone.
Paris, he doesn't have to go to this.
It's past this.
It went past this the moment you question our commitment to our kids. Someone just go to your mum. We'll do that over upstairs. Let me grab the rest of my stuff from the loft and we'll take it from
You
there.
don't get it. It's not a we no more. Our future, I just cannot see no more. What did I do to deserve this? A worthless man, worthless.
Wait, come on!
What's best for me is a new phase. I need to go back to church to improve my faith. So if I have to lose you to change, then I think we'll do that change.
What do you mean? We've known each other since kids. Does that mean anything to you?
This has nothing to do with how long we've known each other. And right now, we can't share a home together.
No, you can't be serious. I can't be hearing this.
Our relationship ended the moment you lied. More bothered about his expectations than the steps we were taking. Should have been looking forward to watching our child, not our dream being washed down the basin. Honestly, I'm in no state to talk about right or wrong, cry or moan. I honestly just want my own space. And if this is my last day, I don't mind if I die alone. Because I'm tired, Jerome. Honestly tired, Jerome. You lied in person. You lied on the phone. Part of me died in this home. The rest of me is dying to go. I did think you were the man for me, but not no more.
So I'm supposed to just accept this? We go through our trauma and then you exit. No, Karis, come back! Karis! You said only weak people leave and they go and get stoked. Is this true, Karis? Is this true? Karis!
Let her go. Sometimes, son, despite what we want to be is true, we have to accept reality. Some things ain't meant to be.
You know what? Everything that's happened, all the damage, all the tears that have been caused, I lost my child. My childhood abiding by your laws. You told me to follow in your footsteps. And then you told me to get rid of the most precious thing man could get.
I'm tired, Joe.
You're tired! You're tired!
Things weren't supposed to be like this.
I hate that you're right.
I'm sorry.
It's cool. If my child survived, I probably wouldn't have even raised them right. Why was I lying to myself? I'm not made to be a father in this life.
On this journey of life, I find and learn that sometimes we are our own biggest burden to fight. And I'm sorry. I am so sorry. But if you want to go, son, I understand. I love you, son. But I just want you to know, I am just a man.
I love you, Dad.